For the Van Keep Lion Dance Group. That was fantastic. Now, that's a great way to start the show off. And we have a lot more dancing, a lot of Asian dancing coming up, a lot of Asian music coming up. But first, I want to introduce you to a local celebrity. And I'm going to give you a little bit of his history so that maybe you guys will, can guess who it is. On May 31st, this local celebrity was featured on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. There was also an article in the UT recently about this local celebrity. And in October, he's going to be featured in San Diego Magazine. He's the nation's youngest movie critic and also radio talk show host. He's only 9 years old, and he's standing right behind me. His name is Perry Chen. Please give a warm round of applause for Perry Chen, everybody. 9 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. He's been on network TV. All right, 9 years old. First of all, Perry, I want to ask you, how did you get involved in this? You're only 9 years old.
Well, last year my mom went to a parent-teacher conference with my third grade teacher, Miss Harris, and then she told my mom that I was reading books at high school level. Then my mom thought, why don't we make him do something more challenging? So then I started writing book reviews. But then one day I was watching a movie. My mom did the same trick on me and persuaded me to write a movie review. And then that's how it all got started.
Well, I tell you what, that's absolutely amazing because you're only 9 years old. And we're bringing it up here because we want to also highlight that in a couple of weeks, the San Diego Asian Film Festival is going to start, and that's on October 15th. And there was actually a movie that you really liked. It's a documentary called My Beijing Birthday. And can you give me a little bit of an idea of what did you like about it? What is this movie about?
Well, the movie is about a 42-year-old New Yorker named Howie Snyder, and he goes to Beijing to find out the hearts of the Chinese children by going to a comedy class with a bunch of Chinese children and a teacher named Mrs. Ma. And then soon, 12 years later, after he did some work in the Olympics, he set out to find the children, and they had grown into young adults. And I think the movie is about friendship and cross-country friendship, and cross-cultural friendship.
That's wonderful, and actually that movie's going to be featured at the Hazard Center Ultra-Star Theater. It's going to be shown on October 23rd at 4 p.m. So if you have a chance to go to the Asian Film Festival, please do. It's a wonderful event. It showcases more than 200 films. It's absolutely wonderful. You also have been recognized for, basically reviewing a movie that a lot of people out here might have seen if you have kids. The movie's called Up, right? Anyone here seen the Pixar movie Up? By a round of applause, anyone here? Well, we're going to get the review from, I think it's coming out on the DVD pretty soon. We're going to get the review from Perry. Perry, what did you think about Up?
Well, I thought it was really great, and I gave it 4.5 starfish, only missed by one small flaw of how a 90-year-old man was running as fast as his dogs. And he was running up the ladder even faster than a 9-year-old.
So basically, it wasn't real enough for you, right? Oh, hey, I totally understand, man. I hear you. Well, before we let Perry go, I want to tell you something else about him. He's coming out with his own book. It's called Harry's Book, and it's a story about how Perry grew up. It's called Harry's Book?
Well, it's supposed to be called Perry's Book, but my dad wants it. But I think it would be better if it's called The Day the Social Butterfly Came Out.
So, who do you think is going to win that battle and what we're going to call the book?
I don't know. Maybe me.
You know, they have the power to ground you. So, I think you might have to wait on that.
I can ground them. Because I'm a critic, so I have more famous. Just kidding.
That's cute. Hey, do you ever criticize your mom's food?
Yeah. I gave her some criticism on her food. Hers is officially on my scale better than a 2-year-old's.
Oh, wow. Mom's right over there. Well, Perry Chen, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to the San Diego Asian Film Festival and your future reviews. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Thanks, buddy. And he also does origami. Isn't that incredible? You know what? I tell you what. What's that?
I can show you one that I made right now.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and get that real quick, and we'll show you. He was just sitting over here doing that. You know what I did? What I was doing back then? I was picking my nose. I mean, that's basically what we all did, right? Perry's doing origami, all right? But I bet you one thing. I bet you I could beat you on Tiger Woods golf on Xbox 360. What do you think about that? What was that?
I don't play Xbox.
Wow. This new generation, man, I don't know what's going on. All right, okay, real quick, what is that?
It's a peacock. But I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished.
It's not finished yet?
Well, now it's finished.
Awesome. And that was not product placement because I work for NBC at all. You just did that. Isn't that wonderful? Perry, thank you so much. You're great. Any parting thoughts before we let you go?
Well, I don't have any parting thoughts right now. But when we part, I'll have some.
All right, everybody, Perry Chen. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, you can go right over there.